Hey YouTube, Blastoise Rules here, back with PSA's returns number 8. This was the order from December 2014. I've got 8 users total here who sent cards, one which was myself. So I'm going to get through this and try not to take, half an hour showing this video. So these cards, there's a order submission total of 62 cards. I think about 73% of it came back as Gem Mint 10s. It was pretty incredible. The best submission, I would say, that I've seen thus far. On top of that, all the other cards graded 9s except for one. So there was one PSA Near Mint 8 card, and the rest were all 9s and 10s. So let's get started. First user was Fluke. He got a Gem Mint 10 on his Jamming Net Team Flare Holo card. What I can see from Phantom Forces, the cards grade really well. 9s and 10s, basically. He also sent a Mega Gengar EX Shiny Japanese promo, which came back as a Gem Mint 10. Really awesome. Probably going to get me one of these still. I think it's a really cool looking card. And his final card was a Yugioh card, a Denko Seka Ultra Rare from the new Challengers. That came back as a Mint 9. So really awesome. Really cool looking card, and it's actually a rather expensive card. This card's like $40 or $50 ungraded, so it must be a really playable card, I think. Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't really get up in price too much anymore. The next user here was Pokemon Fire Red Shiny, who sent 4 cards, and his came back, and his first card was a Shining Mewtwo, came back as a Mint 9. This card, personally, didn't grade a 10 just for the fact that I think the top corner has a tiny bit of edge wear on it. That's the only reason it didn't grade a 10. So you nearly got it, man. Nice try. I know I have a 10 in my collection. These Neo Shinings are rather hard to pull 10s on, though. So there's that awesome card there. And then we have Shining Tyranitar. This is first edition Neo Destiny. Came back as a Mint 9 also. I also have this exact same card, PSA graded, actually with the same grade as well. This one, I think it was this either bottom corner or top corner here. There's a little bit of whitening on the front, which is odd. Usually you see edge wear on the back, not the front. But, yeah, still a really sweet card. Definitely an awesome addition to his collection. Next, he sent a Articuno EX Gem Mint 10. This one as well I have in the exact same grade in a Gem Mint 10. This is Fire Red and Leaf Green. Really expensive set to open packs from nowadays. A single pack is like $15 or $20, so it's crazy. Probably because of the Charizard EX, but those 3, and the final card, a Pikachu Gold Star, Mint 9. Still a really awesome grade to get on this card. You don't see Pikachu Gold Stars very often, especially not in mint condition, so congrats on that. That was 110 and 3 9s for him. Next user is GoGoGo. Sent in a total of 4 cards as well. And his grades were fantastic. straight 10s. We have a Japanese Latias EX Full Art. Gem Mint 10, gorgeous looking card. Have a couple of these myself that I need to grade. A Mega Gengar EX Shiny promo card, Gem Mint 10. That's 2 in this submission, both got 10s. Really sweet cards. They look fantastic. We have a Deontay EX promo, Japanese, Gem Mint 10. And the Mega Deontay EX promo, Gem Mint 10. Really sweet. Both of these I sent in submission number 9, so I'll probably get those in the back in the next month or two. Hopefully I can get some 10s on those. Next user is MTL Baller 100. Luca from Canada. He sent a total of 4 cards. He did pretty well also. His first card was the Mega Charizard YEX. This one came back as a near mint 8. This was actually the lowest grade in the entire order. It's still a really cool card to have, though. It's still worth getting graded even though it's near mint, because it's a Charizard, obviously. But on this one, there's like a ding thing, like it got stuck on a pack or something when it was pulled out. That's why it came back as an 8. He also sent the X version of Mega Charizard. Came back as a mint 9. With Flashfire, it was extremely hard to grade cards that come back as 10s for ultra rares. So, getting mint 9s on these is definitely a step in the right direction. I am actually myself hunting for the Gem Mint 10s for this set. It's getting difficult, but I'm hoping to eventually complete it. We have a Mega Manectric EX Secret Rare. The golden version came back as a mint 9. Still a really cool card. Have not seen a 10 on one of these yet. And a Japanese Battle Festa Pikachu. This card's insane looking. Like, wow. This looks so good. And I'd have to say, if you are going to sell this card, you'll definitely get some money out of it. They're on eBay for about $100 a piece, and they're selling like crazy. So, congrats, bro. Might have to pick one of these up myself. It's so nice looking. The full arts from Double Crisis remind me of this full art card. So 1 8, 2 9s, and a 10. Still not bad at all. Next user was Beatboxer Judd, who sent 2 cards. Both from Phantom Forces. We have a Mega Manectric EX. This is the regular version, not the secret. Gem Mint 10. This set's grading crazy. Like, it's so nice. And to go with that, the Mega Gengar EX. Regular. Number 35. Gem Mint 10 as well. Pretty awesome. Came back with 2 10s out of that. Congrats, man. That's really awesome. Really not the easiest thing to do. But if you guys do plan on grading cards, I would say Phantom Forces is a good set to start out with for grading, because it does extremely well. And you'll see that in my own returns as well. Next user here was BoomShakalaka. Sent a total of 6 cards. I think they were all packed fresh by the look of it. We have a Mint 9 Alakazam Hollow base set. Absolutely love this card. Even base set packs, they're the original packs that come out go for about 15 to 20, $25 a piece as well, unlimited. So this looks definitely awesome encapsulated. The reason it graded a 9 was this corner right here has a ding on it. Looks like it's straight out of the pack. But the card has like all the original gloss from what I can see and stuff, so it looks fantastic. On the other hand, his base set Poliwrath came back as a 10. Pretty insane. Getting gem mint 10s on cards this old from 1999. You know, that's what, 15, 16 years ago now? Insane. Pikachu Gold Star, this one also came back as a mint 9. Both of these came back as 9s in this order. Too bad no 10s, but like I said, they're probably pretty hard to grade as well. And if I were you, both of you guys, you should be happy getting 9s. As myself, I don't even have a 9 on this yet. Both of mine are damaged, so it's a pretty expensive card ungraded. It goes for roughly 100 plus nowadays, so pretty awesome. This next card you're gonna really want to be excited about, man. Congrats on this. Regirock Gold Star Gem Mint 10. I'm actually a little jealous of this one myself, as the one in my collection is a PSA 9, not a 10. So congrats. It's really awesome. I hope you enjoy this card. Pretty valuable. In the upper of $250 or so on that. So congrats. Next, 2 McDonald's Charmander hollows. And both came back 10s. Pretty awesome. It's a really cool card. I believe these were Japanese McDonald's cards. If you bought a Happy Meal maybe or something back in 2002, you'd get like a pack with 1 card in them. And I believe that's where these came from. But they're really awesome artwork on those. Charmander looks really adorable. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 10s and 2 9s for BoomShakalaka. The next user is Eleanor Treville from way overseas somewhere. I think it's like the Czech Republic or something. She sent a Thunder Seahorse Yugioh card. It came back as a Gem Mint 10. This card, personally, I would have not given it a 10. I don't know if PSA missed it, but there is edgeware right on the top here, and there is like a little dent thing on the corner, almost like a mini crease. It's sort of odd. So, what I did notice about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, though, is that inside of the encapsulation, there's like a sleeve-like material. It's like thin plastic that holds the card so it doesn't move around. Because Yu-Gi-Oh cards are smaller than standard trading cards. So I actually thought that was pretty cool. But for Yu-Gi-Oh, I want to grade the God cards that I have, so those will probably be in my next submission. Can't wait to see how they grade. I think one will get a 10, the other 2 will probably get 9s, but still worth grading them. So that is the first 24 cards. Next, we've got, what is it, 38 cards I sent myself, something like that. So this is going to be awesome. My grades were insane. Literally, I sent 38 cards. I got 30 Gem Mint 10s. I got 8 PSA 9s. So I'm extraordinarily or exceptionally happy with my grades. And I'm going to get started on these. So, let's do this, guys. As you can see, there's 3 cards in the background. I just wanted to put something up there to have there to finish off. This last card on the end here is going to be the final card I show you. It's insane. Definitely helps my collection for sure. So we'll start off with my English cards. I think I sent, how many did I send? 13, I think. And 6 came back as 10s. We have a Full Art Deoxys EX from Plasma Freeze. This one came back as a Mint 9. I figured it wasn't going to get a 10, but still getting a 9 off it. It looks fantastic encapsulated. Really happy with that. This next one was even more insane that I got a 10 on it. A Full Art Virizion EX English Gem Mint 10. This is probably one hell of an expensive card, PSA graded. There's only 2 of these out there, and I have one of them now, so that's awesome. Which reminds me, the only full art I need to complete this set is Genesect. I do need the Virizion, the non-full art version, the regular EX, and I do need a G-Booster A-Spec, and that completes my Plasma Blast set. So if you got mint ones, trade them to me. We have a Mega Venusaur EX. This one came back as a Mint 9. This is one that I was expecting a 10 on, but didn't get it, which sucks, but still great to have it in a PSA 9 form. I do have the Japanese in PSA 10 already. Next, Mega Charizard EX, X version. We have the Mega Charizard EX, English, X version, Mint 9. Was hoping on a 10 on this one as well, as I'm trying to get all 7 Gem Mint 10 Charizards for Flash Fire, which is going to be a hell of a challenge, I can tell you that. But my goal is this year to try and accomplish that. This one had very minimal edge whitening, like right on this corner here. So I think I'm going to buy some Flash Fire booster boxes, probably 1, maybe 2 at a time, in attempts to pull these and grade them and get 10s on them. So probably going to wait a few weeks or a month to do that, but I definitely want to. I do have them in Japanese in 10s. I've got a ton of them, but the English ones I definitely want to get. So, Full Art Charizard EX. This one is proving rather difficult for me. Mint 9. English. Not 1, but 2. I think that's 7 of these now that I've graded. I've gotten 1/8, and maybe I graded 8 of them. Either way, I graded, 1 got an 8, the rest got 9s. So I am after a 10. If you got a PSA 10, obviously I could trade for it, possibly buy it. Then again, Hisoka is the only one that has one, so that's going to be difficult to get. Pretty sweet cards though. Half tempted to buy like 50 of these off eBay and check them all out and grade the best condition ones and sell the others. Next we get into my English Phantom Forces cards, and let me tell you, this was insane. You're going to want to stick around for this for sure. First we start off with the Mega Gengar EX, the regular number 35 version, Gem Mint 10. I've got a ton of these. I've got, I don't know, I think I pulled like 6 or 7 of them, and they are all PSA 9 or 10 worthy. On all this stuff, I'm going to grade them. I'm going to grade them slowly as time goes on. When I get duplicates, I'm going to sell them so I can, you know, get some other cards for my collection in 10s that I'm after. But that's pretty awesome, and it just gets better from there, guys. Next, we have a Full Art Manectric EX Gem Mint 10. Yeah, insane. I think I have 2 of these that I've pulled. My other one would probably grade a 9 since it does have a ding on the top corner. That's an incredible grade. You can't beat that grade. Next, we have a Gem Mint 10 English Gengar EX Full Art. This is one expensive card as well. I watched some completed listings on eBay. One sold really low at just over $100. One sold for like $150, and one sold for almost $300. That's a gorgeous card. Really happy to get it in a 10 form as well, especially when I have 2 more of them ungraded as well. So hopefully I can pull another 10 off one of those. Next, everybody, we have the 3 secret rares here. We start off with Mega Manectric, number 120. This one came back as a 9. It had a ding on the corner. Pack fresh, though. This one I'm impressed with. A Gem Mint 10 Mega Gengar EX. Secret rare, let alone. This is the only one in the world. There are some cards like a Japanese Kyogre EX Full Art where there's only 1 graded so far. Stuff like that, they're going to get more graded copies of it. This one is going to be difficult to get a 10 on. This alone, if I threw it up on eBay, would probably fetch several $100s. It's going to be one of those insane expensive cards, so congrats to me on that. Really happy with this. And the Dialga came back as a 9, which is odd. I was thinking it was going to get a 10, but it didn't. Still really happy with the card. As you can see here, I got all 3 secrets, 2 9s and a 10. We'll probably eventually try to get a PSA 10 on these other 2 that I missed out on. I know there's a few Full Art Dialgas and Gem Mint 10 floating around, but I don't think there's very many Manectrics, so that one might be a more difficult one to get. Next, the rest of my cards here are all Japanese except for the final card. These ones, we'll start off with a couple Japanese Fire Red and Leaf Greens, which is equivalent to Flight of Legends in Japanese, old EX cards. We have a Gem Mint 10 Gyarados. Insane. I was not expecting a 10 on these. And a Gem Mint 10 Zapdos. They're both first edition and they're pristine. These cards I bought off eBay, and I'm really surprised that they got 10s. I mean, they were extremely clean. They looked brand new, but finding cards old like this that get 10s is very difficult to do. It does not happen very often, so I do have more Japanese Fire Red and Leaf Green EXs that I plan on grading. There were a few other ones that are pretty pristine, so they might come back as 10s as well. But some of them are damaged, so. But I do want to get the Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur from the half deck of Fire Red and Leaf Green. Really happy with those, though. Next, basically from here on out, guys, nearly every single card is a Gem Mint 10. These are all Japanese from now on, basically, so let's get started. I sent a whole lot of Japanese shiny cards, like secret rares or I guess they're considered ultra rares. But we start with a Pikachu. Black and White 1 came back as a 10. Meowth, Black and White 2 came back as a 10. Full Arts, I sent quite a few of those as well, or at least a few. We got a Gem Mint 10, Black and White 5, Dragon Blast, Mew. Really excited to get this one in a 10. It's one of my favorite artworks for a full art ever. It's gorgeous. Then we have a Landorus EX from Black and White 6 Freeze Bolt. This one's unlimited, but it came back as a 10 as well. I believe this next card is the only PSA 9 left in here. Was a Shiny Golurk from Freeze Bolt. This one I pulled myself. I was surprised at first that it graded a 9, and then I realized why. It is unlimited. This card is so badly off-center, it's not even funny. This card is way shifted to the right, so that's why it graded a 9. I do have a first edition and now an unlimited, both PSA 9. I'm going to have to check the first edition. It's probably off-center just like this other one. So getting a PSA 10 on this might be impossible if all the cards are off-center. Alright, this next set of stuff I'm impressed with. Pulled these all myself. Spiral Force. Full Arts. Heatran, Gem Mint 10. Deoxys, Gem Mint 10. Latios, Gem Mint 10. Straight 10s. Already have the Gets' Full Art PSA 10, so I have the entire Full Art set in PSA 10 now. I sent the unlimited, not unlimited, the non-Full Art Deoxys in order 9. So I'm going to send a Latios and a Heatran so I can get a straight 10 set on those. And basically finish this set off. But this set can't be complete if you don't have the ultra rare shinies here. This Gem Mint 10 Empoleon. Really sweet card. I'm super excited this one got a 10. I absolutely love this artwork. I do need, though, the Sigilyph and the Ultra Ball still. So that's all I'm missing to complete the set. And once I get them, I need to get Gem Mint copies so I can get a 10s on them to finish off my PSA set. More and more shinies. Tons of shinies. So if you guys don't remember, I made a purchase off of eBay and bought a ton of minty, fresh, Japanese shiny cards from the Black and White era. We have a Thunder Knuckle Garbodor. This one actually I pulled as well. It is unlimited, not first edition, but it did get a 10. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Really excited. Also from Thunder Knuckle, we have a first edition Max Potion in a 10. Still need the Garchomp, and obviously I need to get one that is PSA 10 worthy. I've seen a few floating around eBay, non-graded from Jap Jung and Japan, so I'll spend like the 40 bucks and hopefully get a 10 on it. Just gotta wait till I have some more money for that. Here we have Megalocannon. All 4 shinies. We have Execute, Virizion, Dusknoir, and Rare Candy. All four came back as 10s. Every single one. The Dusknoir is unlimited. The other 3 are first edition. So I'm still after a first edition Dusknoir in PSA 10, but still to knock off all 4 shinies and they all get 10s is insane. I have to say though that the cards that I pulled myself from this set, I sent Rizion and Genesect DX and a Jirachi Full Art. They all came back as 9s in my previous submissions, so I don't know if there were off-center problems with them or something. We've got about 10 cards left to finish this off. We get into the X and Y stuff. Starting here, we have Y Collection, another Blastoise EX Full Art, Gem Mint 10. Probably going to throw this one up on eBay since I already have 5 Gem Mint 10, so this is number 6 now. I mean, I don't really need to keep that many copies of a card, so might as well share the love with somebody else. And what I'm even more excited about is this Gem Mint 10 Emolga Full Art. People are going to be like, yeah, it's an Emolga, it doesn't deserve an EX spot. I agree, but Gem Mint 10, so that is actually all 3 Full Arts Gem Mint 10. I have the Xerneas already, so it was Xerneas, right? Or was it Yveltal? I don't know. If it was Yveltal, then I have a Mint 9 on it, but either way, I've got a PSA graded 10, or PSA graded set now. X Collection, which is weird how they did this. Yeah. Just says X. This is a unlimited Venusaur EX Full Art PSA 10. This is only my second Full Art Japanese Venusaur PSA graded. Both are 10s. I have a first edition and an unlimited version of the card. Really cool to have that. Have more of these. Gonna grade them like everything else. It just takes time and money to do so. Wild Blaze, we have another Mega Charizard EX Gem Mint 10. I believe this is 4 now, and Gem Mint 10 for me. We have a Lysander Full Art, Gem Mint 10. Mega Charizard YEX from the Battle Deck, Gem Mint 10. This is my second PSA 10 of this card. I have 3 more copies of it ungraded still to grade. Gorgeous card. The final 3 cards in the background. Let's start this. We have a Gem Mint 10 Lysander Full Art, or Lysander's Trump card Full Art. Gem Mint 10. Pretty expensive card to pick up in Japanese. It goes for around $30 or $40, so I actually ended up pulling this in one of my boxes off camera. I just randomly bought a couple sets and one of each box, and I pulled it. So that was very exciting. We have a Heracross Full Art from Rising Fist. Gem Mint 10. Goes great with my Full Art Lucario. Excited about that. And the final card, ladies and gents. Mega Charizard YEX English Gem Mint 10. Just knocked one more Charizard from Flash Fire and Gem Mint 10 off my wants list. 2 down, 5 to go. It's a long and difficult road, but I am going to do it. If it takes me all year and grading 50 of the same card to do so. There we go. These are extremely difficult to get in 10s, guys. Way difficult. This set especially, they were not printed very well. So super, super, super happy that this is indeed a 10. I do have the secret rare X version in a 10 also. And I do have a bunch of other Charizards that I pulled from the set that hopefully I can grade a 10 out of the ones I have. I've got anywhere between 3 and 10 of each ungraded still, so I've got a lot. The thing is, I sent the best condition ones first, so I don't know, those 10s might get difficult. But I do have the secret rare version of this in English that I pulled, hoping on a 10 on it when I grade it. I would be super, super, super excited if it gets it. So thank you so much for watching this, guys. Sorry about the 30-40 minute video. That is all 62 cards right there. The people who sent with me, the other 7 users, if you have not contacted me yet with your address so I could get you your card sent back, 3 of the users have contacted me. I am still missing addresses for 3 or 4 users. I want to make sure that I get you your cards back and they don't get lost in like somewhere. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like on the video for the pretty insane grades. I mean, 73% Gem Mint 10s is crazy. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace.